Alright guys, another day. It's day 14, right? Yeah, day 14, so that's 2 weeks gone. Or today is the last day of the second week. Doing alright so far. It's like, I don't even know. Oh, I gotta watch one. So it's 12:30. I actually didn't go to work today because last night I woke up a few times in my sleep with this crazy pain in my finger. I can't even bend it now all the way. I went to the urgent care center and they said I have bursitis and something else that they said. I've heard the term before and just can't say it now, so I'm not gonna sound like an idiot trying. I'll look it up when I get home. But anyway, I can't. You guys can't tell, but I can't go any further than this with my middle finger. With this one, obviously, I can just touch it. I can't do anything more than that, and this hurts. It's stiff right now, and to even do that, where of course I can go all the way up. So you see, it's a big difference. It's swollen. There was pain just shooting down my finger. It was crazy. Even right now, when I squeeze very lightly on the knuckle on the second joint here, oh man, it's crazy pain. Like, to think just a finger causing much pain, and it's been going on for like 4 days. Been feeling really stiff, but it hasn't been a big deal for me. But just with all that pain, and it woke me up in the middle of the night, and I can't like grip anything, because this finger won't go down, so I can't really grip. I can't, type. There's so many things I can't do. Even crossing my arms, it hurts because my elbow then comes down on that knuckle. Just the way I'm used to doing it. It's crazy. Something like this one finger, middle finger, can disrupt so many things that you normally do. Tying my shoes and simple things like that. It's like, I use my finger for this too. Just simple things. Writing, they have me signing things. You just hold a pen like this, but it just, all that pain. Opening and closing doors. Man, it's like if somebody break your pinky toe or something like that, or get it shot off like in Harlem Nights, then you see how important it is. So anyway, I'm about to go back upstairs. I'm gonna have my smoothie. I think I have to prepare the notes for my lesson for tonight for the kids. The flood came. I got out of it last week, but I have to do it this week. So look at that. First time a blizzard, second time a flood. Now this time my finger. So these guys out here doing some landscaping and stuff. So man, he jumped on that quick too. All right. Anyway, I'm not going to film them, but I'm going to go. I'll probably come back a little later. We'll see if something interesting happens. But yeah, I guess that's about it, guys. See you in a few. All right, guys. It's into another day. This is end of day 14, which is 2 weeks now that we've been at this. The day went well. I had smoothie after I came in, from seeing the doctor. Went to the urgent care center. I had a smoothie, and then I went. I was doing some work, and then a few hours later, I had an actual meal. So that was good that I got those calories in, and I also had to go to church, go to prayer meeting. Actually, Sherry Ann went, even though this week was just men's prayer. She came with me, just so she can hear me speak to the kids. And I just say they were very, very, very attentive. I don't know what it was. Somebody has their hypothesis about, their theory about why they paid so much attention to me. But, they did. Things went very well. I just pray that God was glorified through it all. And came back and just started cooking. We made chicken. There's some still in the oven now. And then also Sherry Ann's making Brussels sprouts. We're dehydrating. She soaked sunflower seeds, the little kernels, dehydrating those now, and we're going to try to make sunflower butter out of it. So yeah, we'll do that. We also said she's roasting the Brussels sprouts. I'm making lunch. I made my smoothie ready for tomorrow. Started to make lunch. I'm just waiting for the chicken to finish cooking. We'll throw that in. It's close to 11 now. So yeah, once we're done with all that, it'll be cool. What do I think about the 2 weeks? Like I was saying in some of the videos before, it hasn't been too difficult to avoid the foods. I'm not sitting around saying, man, I'm craving a cheeseburger right now. Because I can't have cheese or beef or the rolls or the buns that they will go on, So I couldn't have any part of a cheeseburger. She couldn't even have the tomatoes that go on it. So it's hard. It's been hard to get into calories. That's what I've been facing. Eating a very limited amount of food, it's very hard to get into calories, and also it's a little difficult to try to add variety. So I'm really trying to be creative with my meals, and you'll see when I do my snacks, they're just crazy things that thrown together to try to hit my macros, but also to try to get different things in. We didn't have any melon, and then a couple of days ago I cut up melon, so it's like, hey, every night I'm going to have some melon because we need to eat it. And also, there's some different micronutrients that I'll probably get out the melons that I'm not getting out of some of the other things I was eating before. So really just trying to switch it up. I don't want every day to eat salmon as a fat source, or even avocado daily to be my only fat source. So I'm trying to find other things just to mix it up again. I think that's good. I'm still taking a multivitamin, but I want to, I want to just make sure I have no deficiencies or anything like that, or build up some toxicities with different some of these micronutrients. So that's been the only struggle, is really trying to be creative. But we're trying foods, or we're trying preparation styles that we haven't used before, things that we probably wanted to do and haven't. So that's been pretty good. The fact that we realized, hey, we can actually go to Moe's. We just can't have any of, the real good stuff. We can't have the queso or the shredded cheese. She can't have the guacamole because of the tomatoes in it. Things like that. I can't get the ground beef. So we know all those things. All right, that's out. Can't get the chips. Can't get the tortilla wraps. Can't get any of that stuff. But throw some lettuce on there, and chicken, whatever. We can have a salad from there. And we could do the same thing at home. And I've done that. But it's nice to have that option as well. So if we had to eliminate one or more of these things from our diet completely, then we'll know what it is. As far as energy, I have more energy. I have a lot more energy than I had 3 weeks ago. I would say maybe like 2 days before we started this, I started feeling better. I started in the morning having a little bit more energy, and it's gone up every day. So I don't know if it's a direct result of this. Maybe it's just the testosterone kicking in some. I don't know. But Sherry-Ann says she feels better the second week after we started taking the diatomaceous earth. So it could be that. We've been taking that for almost a week. And I do feel better. I feel more alert most of the time, except for that other day when I told you. So after 2 weeks, I say this is going well. If we had to sustain this for the rest of our lives, we would have to get more creative, and we would just plan more, especially when, my back heals enough so I can get back in the gym full tilt, and I can work out, exactly the way I want to. Then I know I would have to increase my calories more. But in the meantime, I think it's something we could sustain. We would just have to get a lot more creative with it. But, the only reason why we would sustain eating like this is if after this, we reintroduce gluten, for instance, and Sherry-Ann has a bad, reaction to it, and her, after 3 or 4 good days, she eats gluten for 2 days and then is sick for a day or two, something like that, and we test it again a week later or 2 weeks later, and we see that happening a few times, then maybe we have to get rid of that. And if the same thing happens with reintroducing different types of sugar or different foods that we come in, beef or anything like that, then we know we have to avoid it. And so for me, I probably would eat it out, but I probably would not bring it into the house if it was a problem with her, because that's what it's really about. And not being able to eat cheese or something like that, I'll get rid of every piece of cheese I'm going to have from now until till I die, in order for my wife to be in good health. So giving up this food really means nothing to me if that's the benefit we get, her health. So I wouldn't do it just to say, oh, this is much healthier, I'm eating clean, so I'll just stick with that. I wouldn't do it for that, but I would do it if it meant something significant. And the reason why I wouldn't do it for that is because I've talked about that before, and I won't make this a video about that because it's probably going to be like 10 minutes long, since I'm giving you a wrap-up of the first 2 weeks. So that's it. If you have any questions, ask it below. check the description box again. It's a link to the original post telling you all about it, what we have to avoid and why we're doing this in the first place. If you subscribe to my newsletter, then you'll see that as well. So I'll put the link down below too for you to subscribe to the newsletter. Then you'll see me writing about that, or you would have seen that. And yeah, that's it. Like the video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure to check out the food that I ate this week. And yeah, like I said, any questions, if you read all of that stuff and you still have questions afterwards, leave them below in the comment section. And thanks to all of you guys who have been watching, consistently and leaving comments, just encouraging us. It's been helpful. It feels like, there are people going through this with us, and me making the daily videos, it feels like I'm really interacting with you guys a lot more. So I like that. So anyway, like I said, if you want to see something special in a video, let me know. Try to make it happen. And that's it. Thanks everybody. And remember, change today for a triumph tomorrow, but probably not riding a bike.